Everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. My headset is still too loud. Did I have this thing at max blast? Like, just the like little dinging noise of clicking into the save file was like, hey, do you like having ears? Get over it.
Let me think.
I'm sure you're already feeling it, but the enemies are steadily growing more powerful. Brother, I played Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm always feeling it, to be honest. Don't be satisfied with how you are now. Work on improving your strength. If you wait until after a tough battle, it'll be too late. It will indeed. So last time, we learned that we can, like, hang out with people around the dorm and all. Urgently seeking workers, mind your business. So now that we're capable of spending our nights hanging out with people, we'll probably give that a try and see what it accomplishes. I assume everyone with a little smiley face is someone I can hang out with, which means, you know, all of S.E.E.S wants to hang out with me except Akihiko. Akihiko must hate me.
Yes.
Do you have some time to spare? Now that the kitchen has been cleaned up, I was considering putting it to use. I happen to have some quality tea leaves from the company heads. I'd be happy to serve you a cup. At night, you'll have some time to spend with your party members. Doing so might lead to some interesting revelations. Sometimes these discoveries can be helpful in battle, so don't be shy about approaching your teammates. Mitsuru asked me to join her for tea. This is gonna be a little rough because nighttime is also when we get our stat ups and we need to max out our stats for socialing stuff. However, on the other hand, because Persona 3 is so incredibly lacking of things to do at night after you've maxed out your stats, it'll be really nice to have these options, especially later in the game. But of course, the very first time we do this new hangout mechanic, it's gotta be with Best Girl. We're hanging out with Mitsuru. What do you say? Yeah, let's have tea.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I'll start the preparation.
Help yourself to the snacks as well, if you'd like.
Chat, I'm immediately in love. I love the look, Mitsuru. I love it.
Today, I wanted to show my thanks for your hard work, as well as check in to see how you're doing. Ever since you joined us, you've been taking on a lot of responsibility as leader of our group. Have you been running into any trouble? If you have, please don't be afraid to let me know.
No, I mean, I'm killing it, sister. I'm literally killing it.
Well, that's good to hear. I have to say, I'm always inspired by the way you remain calm no matter the situation. Your cup is empty. Let's pour you another.
Mitsuru and I enjoyed tea together.
It's late. We ended up spending a lot of time here. Let's turn in for the night.
Luke's night tea, sure.
Oh, I'll take care of the cleanup. I'm glad we had the chance to talk today. I'd like to invite you again when the opportunity arises. Then with that, I bid you a good night.
Mitsuru with her hair up. I love it. I love the ponytail look. I can hear people talking. Yes, that once again, that is how ears work. Hey, did you hear that there's an opening in the art club?
Seriously?
Really? Did someone transfer schools? But it sounds interesting. I'm tired of going straight home. Maybe it's time to join a club.
By the way,
Let's go check it out after school then. Is the art club Bebe? I think it's Bebe. The first bell is rung. Short hair would look good on her. First of all, Wolfen, shut up. Don't you dare put that evil into the world. Second of all, anything would look good on Mitsuru.
I guess we'll get started.
All right, let's begin. No, not this, anything but this. Azarath, Metron, Zinthos. We all need to start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. The same goes for magic. You ought to learn its background. Today, I'll teach you about the origin of magic. Long, long ago, at the dawn of civilization, man created primitive religions. Animism, totemism, and shamanism all fall into this category. You learn these in world history, right? The last one, shamanism, is important to the origins of magic. A shaman would fall into a trance state and act as the intermediary between the worlds. But does anyone at this school actually teach anything worthwhile? Like, ever? Lucifer, thank you for summoning tier 1 for 16 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. It counts as magic, where humans can have the power of gods and spirits in their own hands. This shaman-style magical tradition would later be embraced by witches. Take the common European witch as an example. People today think that witches derive their power from contracts with the devil, but that's just Christian propaganda. The witches' predecessors were more like maidens serving the gods. It was enough prayer to those gods that they earned their powers. Or it was through prayer? I think I read that wrong. It's Edogawa text. Who cares? I could probably make up something more interesting just by saying nonsense. Like, why? I'll just create my own fan fiction whenever Edogawa is talking from now on. You guys want to hear my... What's, like, the worst thing? You guys want to hear my, like, Sonic the Hedgehog fan fiction? Whenever Edogawa comes up, I could just come up with something wild there instead. It'd probably be more interesting. They learned to control their magic without losing consciousness during their trance states. That's how they originally awoke to the practice. Originally, Europe was full of religions, worshipping a slew of various gods. The collective term for them is paganism. Interestingly enough, the celebrations of Christmas and Halloween have pagan backgrounds. Are you all still paying attention? No trance states for now. Here's a test to see if you were paying attention. Get it wrong, and your afterlife won't be pleasant. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos.
Okay, then.
Now, who should I pick? I'd choose the Arisato. What's up? What early religious practice was the origin of magic shamanism?
Cool.
Very good, you'll be born in your next life as a human. Oh, wait, no, I thought I was supposed to get something good. I want to be reborn as like a bear. So, paganism and Christianity have a closer connection than one might think. As the Roman Empire grew, so did the Christian population within the empire. At first, each religion practiced separately without issue, but one day the Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, I know. Stop giving me charm, I need academics. And a smidge of courage. You don't want to be reborn as a loved pet dog? No. I annoy my dog all the time. I love him and treat him well, but I also, like, I annoy him. Like, sometimes he's just minding his business, and I'll see him there minding his business, and then I'll go, like, pick him up, and he'll just be like, why are you like this? And I'll be like, I don't know, you're so cute, though. And then it'll be like, I was sleeping, bro. And I'll be like, but you're so adorable. And then, you know, it's just not a good time for him sometimes, I imagine. All right, Sato-kun, have you heard that the art club is accepting new members? Come to think of it, wasn't Fuka in the art club? Maybe you should go check it out if you're that interested, see how they operate and all that. I guess we need to go check out the art club. Am I busy? Healthy brain food. Oh, that's right. We don't need to do, like, Wednesday night whatever. Like, we don't have to do it at the arcade anymore because it's actually just cheaper, but you get the same amount of points from going and eating the Wakatsu place for some reason. Yuko, Bunkichi, and Maiko. Bunkichi and Maiko are at the bottom of the priority list because Bunkichi will definitely get maxed out, and Maiko is easier to max out than most of the school ones. We could go check out what's going on with the art club, which is probably what I'm gonna do. We have 20 days until the next full moon. I think we do have some Tartarus to do. Is this the art club? Sure is. It's the art room. There's a note that says art club, new members welcome, color the world. Let's join the club. Let's do it. I got nothing but time, apparently. Oh, it's this guy!
Huh?
I vaguely remember you. I think this was one of the better social links in 3, wasn't it? I feel like it was.
You're not a member of this club, are you? Do you know him, Yamigishi-san?
Oh, yes. He's the one I was just telling you about.
Ah, so he's the one, huh?
I am the one.
I've heard a lot about you from Yamigishi-san.
We're looking for new members to join our club, so I mentioned you. I'm really happy you decided to stop by on your own.
And, I'm Keisuke Hiraga. Pleased to meet you.
So far, voice actor? Seems good. Seems fitting.
He should be the one introducing himself to you, Keisuke-senpai.
When does Mitsuru's social link unlock? If it's like the original game, it's very, very late. I think it's in like November, maybe, somewhere around there. It might even be later than November.
You're the club leader, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Still the same as ever.
Yamigishi-san is back, and now we're getting a new member. Maybe I should be a little more active here.
Wait, aren't you a third year, Hiraga-senpai? Don't you have entrance exams coming up?
No, don't worry about that. Hey, do you have an eye for art?
Yeah, I'm something of an artist myself. How do you do, fellow artists?
Then maybe we'll get to learn a thing or two from you. Meeting you like this can't be just a coincidence. It must be fate.
You don't think it's a coincidence that the art club said they had an opening and then I went and checked out the art club to see if I was interested? I'm not sure that's fate.
Let's get you signed up, shall we?
Hiraga gave me a warm welcome. I joined the art club and made friends with the members. I'm pretty sure I remember liking this social link, so we will probably put some focus on it. Was that Fortune? This is Fortune?
And thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fortune Arcana.
Yeah, it's Fortune. Let's go. Another social link unlocked.
Just so you know, only club members are allowed to enter this room. So don't forget to turn in your registration form.
What if I'm not a club member and I walk into this room? Do you like shoot on sight?
The art club meets on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
All right.
But we don't meet on the days leading up to exams. We should be studying then anyway. You don't have to come every day, so just try to show up every now and then.
Who would have thought we'd end up in the same club?
I am in like every club other than archery, apparently.
Okay, I'll get this all processed. Looking forward to painting with you.
Sick. After joining the club, I decided to go back to the dorm. We don't have a Fortune yet for Persona yet, so we won't be hanging out with him much just yet. But we'll get to it when we do.
I see you're back.
Now you're back. Should we head to Tartarus later? We have some time before the next full moon, but the enemies are growing stronger too. That said, I'd like to train with Polydeuces even more, so how about it? I'll consider. We do need to get to Tartarus fairly soon. We could hang out with Akihiko tonight, and he's the only one available, so maybe we will. Hey, do you think apathy syndrome can be cured? Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if we defeat a shadow, the spirits at 8 will return to their owners. But then again, they might just get digested. Really a grim outlook there, bud. It seems certain clubs have begun actively recruiting new members. Oh, but you're already in a club, aren't you? Well, there's no rule against joining multiple. Feel free to join any that pique your interest. Juggling studies, club activities, and shadows won't be easy, but it'd surely build character. Sure would. What's up, Fuka?
By the way,
Junpei-kun said you're playing an online game. Is that true? Yeah, I do. In my spare time. So you can play with people from all over the world, right? It's great that the internet is able to connect all kinds of people. Maybe I should give it a try. Great, also awful at times. It varies. It varies to a large degree. Hey, do you know how to cook? I have to eat enough to make up for what I burned during training, so it ends up being a lot of food. It's easier to just cook it all at once. I'd appreciate your help if you have the time. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, guess how relevant these hangouts would be, like how missable they are. Like, if I didn't hang out with Akihiko here, I imagine I would have the opportunity for the same hangout like a week from now or something. I kind of want to do a hangout with, like, each member of S.E.E.S once, and then try to focus a bit more on getting my social stats up, and then kind of do a mix of the two after that. Because I'm really interested, especially because their voice, having the little interactions with the main team members like we did with Mitsuru the other night. But also, we need to make sure that we get our social stats maxed out. And we also have to hang out with Tanaka and Mutatsu. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. But for now, let's hang out with Akihiko tonight.
I owe you one.
Thanks, then let's get to it.
Chicken tenderloin, eggs, broccoli. We're gonna boil them one after the other. This is a staple for an athlete. Full of valuable nutrients and not too hard to cook either. The problem is what comes after. Next, you gotta portion everything out and then put it in the freezer. It's a lot of work.
You sure work hard, Akihiko.
Not really. I'm just lazy, so I want to do everything in one go.
Relatable.
But if I want to get stronger, I have to do whatever it takes. All right, let's get started. It's done. This should last for a while. That really went by fast. The work is so much more efficient with two of us. Here, you take some too. It's perfect for a midnight snack, since it won't really put on fat.
Iron Athlete Meal.
I know your diet is important for building a strong body, but I'll admit, I'm not much of a cook. I could use your help again sometime, if you don't mind. I might be able to try something more elaborate with your help.
Maybe I should buy some pig's feet. I hear they're rich in collagen.
I don't want to eat pig's feet. I like Akihiko's VA, but I think it doesn't fit. Feels like he's 25. Yeah, I mean, the VA is, like, not doing a bad job, but the VA just really doesn't match.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Don't interrupt me, Elizabeth. Yeah, Akihiko's voice actor really doesn't match him to me. He's probably my least favorite of the cast thus far. I also still don't love Yukari's, but I've gotten a little more used to Yukari's. I think Junpei's and Mitsuru's and Fuka's are all good. They either fit the character well enough despite not sounding like the original, like Junpei, or it's just so similar to the original while also being fitting that it's perfectly fine, like Mitsuru's.
There is something I wish to discuss with you, so please come to the Velvet Room post-haste. I believe this matter is of great import to you. I shall be anticipating your arrival.
If this is of great import to me, then it better involve my social statistics going up. Elizabeth wants to tell me something. What could be so important? Alright, school first, though. Am I using my ears to hear again? I am. Crazy how I can do that. The Kirijo group was on the news yesterday, something about showing their true colors.
Yeah.
Kirijo. Ah, the student council president. I hear they're involved in a lot of things. Even the school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
I know, right?
I wonder why a company that big decided to build a school. Bum, bum, bum. After school. So, come to think of it, Elizabeth wanted to talk to me. I should head to the Velvet Room. Okay, fine. Hi.
I've been waiting for you.
Forgive me for calling you so suddenly, but there's something I must bring to your attention. There seems to be a human presence within Tartar. Oh, they brought this over from Portable, huh? I did not like this game mechanic in Portable, and I have a feeling I'm not really gonna care for it in Reload either. It appears to be someone without the potential who heard the voices of shadows. If left alone, I fear they will become lost and may perish.
Very well, then.
Please find and rescue them. That's so much work. Due to the influence of shadows, civilians will sometimes get lost in Tartarus and become missing persons. Missing persons will be somewhere in Tartarus and must be rescued within a time limit. In the event someone goes missing, details will be posted on the bulletin board in front of the police station. Keep an eye peeled. I hope they at least took out the crap where your social links can end up in Tartarus. Deadline 7/6. Didn't return from school. Yeah, whatever. See, I don't like this because, like, managing your days and all is already so important in this game, and I do not like to go to Tartarus unless I'm, like, making progress to getting to the top of Tartarus. So if they give you one of these missing person things and it's like, do this before the full moon, by the way, you've already gone all the way through Tartarus, so you will literally be going to Tartarus just to save this one random person. It's a waste of my night, and I find it boring. It also, like, makes you go and redo Tartarus floors that you don't need to do a lot of the time, and Tartarus gets, I'll be straight up with you, it's like, it's been better in Reload thus far, but even in Reload, Tartarus still just kind of, like, gets repetitive sometimes because of how bland it is. Just, like, how straightforward and samey it is, so, like, you know. I do not like the, I would have been perfectly fine if that mechanic just stayed in Portable and never came to Reload. We're gonna go hang out with someone at the school. And the thing I hate the most about it is that some of your social links can be lost in it, and if you don't realize that and save them, then you just lose your social link. I hope they at least took that out of the game. I will be very annoyed if, like, I lose one of my social links because of that crap. Who am I hanging out with? Death! My son! Still haven't hung out with Moon Kid. We have the art club now, but I don't have a fortune yet. Justice is at 6. We've already got Chihiro at 6, so we can probably not hang out with her for a little while. You know, Kenji was an option, and he's at 5. Let's get him to 6 as well. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Do I have a magician? I do. Let's do it. Yo, what's up? I'm free. Let's hang out. You can lose social links? Yeah, in Portable, some of your social links would get lost in Tartarus. And if you didn't save them in time, and like you could also end up not realizing that it was a social link that was lost, I think. And if you didn't save them, then it was just like, well, your social link is gone now. I hope you didn't like those people. I don't think it's a fun game mechanic. People getting lost in Tartarus is a bad game mechanic, IMO. Or at least it wasn't Portable. I assume it's the same in this game. I would rather it not exist. All right, Sato, you want to grab ramen, right? Sure. Yeah, let's go, bro.